What's going on, everybody? Live on Facebook. We are connecting to Instagram now. Checking connection. And then we will go live on Podbean, the podcasting platform that we use. And then we'll get going. Still waiting for Instagram. I'm here with my wife, Dana. She's behind the scenes here helping me out.
Hello again.
If you are here. I'm going to try this again because it's not seeming to work. Man. Well, Dana, there we go. Instagram, welcome to the show. You're here. I am going to go live on Podbean now. Here we go. And then we will start right up. Going live. Maybe. All right, here we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the CrazyFaceUno Live, the Thanksgiving edition. I hope that so far your Thanksgivings have been going fantastic, and I want to say thank you for joining us today. We have a fun show for you. We are asking for stories from Thanksgivings, past, present. Could be anything, things you're thankful for from your Thanksgivings, memories that you have, fond memories, something funny, something crazy. We've all had those wild and wacky Thanksgiving Day adventures. And we want to hear the things you're thankful for. It's called Thanksgiving for a reason. So welcome. And if you have something to share, you are encouraged to give us a call. You can call, it's a Google Voice number, so full transparency here. It is 612-367-7792. Again, that is 612-367-7792. And you can tell us your fun stories from Thanksgivings past and present, whatever that might be. It could be, again, anything memorable, something that is, funny, something that's inspiring, something that has touched your heart, whatever it is. And we want to hear the things you're thankful for. I have several submissions. I've been requesting this week submissions from people. Things they're thankful for and stories they have. So I have a few audio, I have a few written out, and we'll start off with that. I'm going to read you one from let's see. I'll read you one from Jamie. Jamie sent us something that she is thankful for. It says, I'm enormously grateful for sincere friends and my supportive family. I know it sounds cliche, but there's really something to be said for people who consistently show up when you need them. I'm also grateful for the sunshine in Portland. It's hit or miss this time of year, so I appreciate the extra today. Jamie, thank you so much for your submission. We really appreciate it. And yeah, supportive friends and family, they're the best. I know I see my brother-in-law is tuned in on Instagram here. Hi, Andy. And he's someone as well that has always been there and showed up. And family and friends, couldn't be more grateful myself for those things and those people that do continually show up. Thanks again for your submission. Again, as we wait for a caller, again, feel free to give us a call. We're sharing stories about Thanksgiving. We're sharing past, present, future, I don't know, whatever it might be, things you're thankful for. From those things, maybe funny stories, who knows? Who knows what it is? But give us a call. You can share those stories. You can also, we want to hear stories of thanks and thankfulness, like we just heard from Jamie, who sent us a submission earlier in the week. The number is 612-367-7792. Give us a call and we will give you a shout out on air here. I've got several, so I'm just going to keep this on rolling. This was one that came in from a former podcast guest, Natalie Samodiak, and she is currently out of the country, and you're going to hear a little bit more about what she's up to and what she's doing, what she's thankful for. So I'm going to play that. Hold tight. Here it is.
This year I'm thankful for this extraordinary experience that I've just been going on with my parents. We're currently in Lviv, Ukraine, doing some research on an ancestor of ours, Solomia Krushenitska, who was a famous opera singer at the turn of the century. And we've spent the last couple of weeks just doing a deep dive into her life, and to be able to learn about her and the origins of our family has just been such an extraordinary experience and completely mind-blowing. And I'm so thankful because in learning her life story, it's given me an inspiration to tell her story and to share it in a way, in a medium that I know how to express best, which is through film. So I am so unbelievably grateful to be this much closer to my family, this much closer to my history, this much closer to this country of Ukraine, which my family is from, and for the understanding of where we came from and how we got this way. And it's all really thanks to this extraordinary woman who was so ahead of her time, such an incredible feminist. And the more I learn about her, the more I realize just how similar we are in the pursuit of creativity above all. Happy Thanksgiving.
That was a submission from Natalie Samodiak. She is currently in Ukraine. Her and her family are documenting a family member, a lady. She said her name, and I like attempted in my head when I first got the submission to try to figure out how to say this name as eloquently as Natalie did, and I quickly decided that wasn't in the cards for me. But yeah, she is putting together a documentary, putting it together a piece of film to share with the world. So pretty cool. Natalie's doing some really cool stuff in the world, and I'm excited to see her story. And Natalie, if you hear this later on, if you're listening, thank you so much for your submission. We really appreciate it. As you're listening, again, that was Natalie Samodiak. She's a former podcast guest, and you can look up her story and her podcast on iTunes, on the podcast app, pretty much wherever you listen to your podcast. So check her out, check out that story and her podcast that we did together a little while back. Also, if you're tuning in, we are waiting for your submissions, your call-ins of things you're thankful for and stories from Thanksgivings past and present, funny, whatever it is, serious, inspiring, just something noteworthy, or just whatever. It doesn't have to be anything special. We just want to hear from you. We want to share your stories with the world. So give us a call. You can call us at 612-367-7792. I'm going to type that in here on Facebook. Dana, can you refresh and make sure we've got that up? 612-367-7792. There it is. So if you're on Facebook, I see we've got a couple people on Facebook right now. So there's the number if you need that number. While we're listening, we're waiting for your phone calls. I'm sitting here eagerly waiting. I got my phone. I'm ready for your phone calls. I'm ready for your stories. If you have questions about anything, feel free to just type it in there. Instagram, type it in there. Thel0529, she's my wife, and she's helping me out, so she can help answer some of those questions, and I'll be answering your questions on Facebook if you have any. We're again taking calls, past, present, Thanksgivings, memories, things stories that you want to share with us, and the things you're thankful for. And while we wait, I'm going to plug our website, CrazyFaceUno.com. There's a couple different ways that you can support what we're doing here. Again, the biggest thing that we're doing is we're sharing stories. We truly believe here at CrazyFaceUno that everyone has a story and that everyone's story matters. And as we continue to grow and develop, we're coming up with different ways to share those stories and to share stories with you. And this is one of those ways that we're doing that. Live streams, we want to hear from you guys. We want to hear from the people that just go about our days, right? We all go about our days, and we forget that everything that we do, it really means something, and that it's a story worth telling, and it's something that is important. And I truly believe that everyone has a story and that everyone's story matters. So you can support the show, you can support the podcast, you can support what we're trying to grow into and to develop, which is the ability to tell more stories, like the ones you're hearing today and the ones that we tell through podcast, and hopefully some new and exciting things come the next year as we continue to grow. But go to CrazyFaceUno.com. You can buy a mug. They are $12, and you can pick out a mug. Most of them are unique. Some of them there's a couple duplicates, but they're unique mugs, and we're going to mail those to you, and that's just one you can support. $12. You can support CrazyFaceUno by buying a mug. Who doesn't need another mug, right? I'm sure there's like a white elephant gift party you're going to this winter. Perfect gift for that. You're doing good. You're giving back, and that money is just going to continue to help tell more stories like the ones you're hearing today. You can also donate. There's a donate button on our website. And you can do what you want with that if you would prefer not to have a mug. But yeah, we are going to be working on some different merchandise, some t-shirts and some different things come the new year as well. So keep an eye out for that, and we will keep you guys updated. All right. If you're just tuning in, I see a few new people. We are here with CrazyFaceUno Live, the Thanksgiving edition, and we are sharing stories about Thanksgivings, past, present, future, if you will. Whatever your memories are, whatever things you want to share. We're open to a lot of different things, but and we want to hear the things you're thankful for. So if you've got something you're thankful for this year, or something that's in your life right now, and you want to give them a shout out, do it. This is a great way. We'll give you that platform to give them a shout out. While we're waiting for your calls, again, that's 612-367-7792 in the comment section on both Instagram and Facebook. You can see that number. Go ahead and give us a call. But while we're waiting, I am going to read Actually, I'm going to share a voice recording from Chris Sabo. I see that you're on Instagram, Chris. You submitted something you were thankful for, and you submitted something to us. So here we go. Let's play it.
Hi, my name is Christopher Sabo, and this Thanksgiving I am most thankful for the people that are in my life. Thankful for my friends that are a part of my life, for my family that are there for me whenever I need them, and just to be surrounded by a lot of creative, talented, and good-natured people.
Awesome. Yeah, man, family, it seems to be a theme, and just friends and family around this time of year seem to be one of the things that I know, at least in the past. I mean, I have family. My wife is here. This is our first Thanksgiving in Florida, but yeah, it's those are the things that are most important to us sometimes, and I think it's important to recognize that and take a moment, especially on a day that's named Thanksgiving, to think about those things and think about the things that you're most thankful for, and that are important in your life. I was thinking about this. I've been asking people to share their stories of Thanksgivings in the past, and the things they're thankful for. And one of my favorite Thanksgivings I've ever had came as kind of a surprise, because it was the first one that I had ever not gone home to Indiana, where I'm from. Shout out to those Indiana folks out there. And I was in San Diego, California. I was working for the nonprofit Invisible Children. If you've listened to any of our podcasts, you've heard several of our guests from us meeting from this nonprofit. It's a wonderful organization. But we were there, and the staff and different leadership had put together a Thanksgiving meal and feast for all of us that were there. There was probably close to 100 people, if not more, and we had one big, long table, and we all just got to sit down, and they had food catered to us, and it was just really fun. Again, it's the camaraderie, it's that coming together, it's that spending those moments and taking that time to be with one another and to share these memories. Like, these are the times you get to create these memories that maybe you haven't, you haven't taken the time out of your week or your day or your year to do that. But I think this is a great time, these holidays that we get throughout the year, to share, this time and share these memories and create memories. And I just remember it was really great. I got to spend time with my friends. We went down to the beach. It was right next to the beach. We went down and played football on the beach and just enjoyed the sunset. It was just a beautiful day. And so that's probably one of my most favorite Thanksgivings that I've ever had. I actually have a caller. We're going to answer the call.
This is your papa.
Hello, welcome to the CrazyFaceUno Live Thanksgiving edition. This is my father on the phone. Hello, Father.
Hello, son. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Happy Thanksgiving, by the way.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Great.
What do you have to share with us?
Good. Well, I'm going to be probably the standard person, thankful for, your family. That's always important. That's probably the number one thing to be thankful for. And I think, too, beyond that is, thankful that we are fortunate enough or blessed enough to live in an environment or a country where you don't have to always agree with everyone, but there's a unity, or should be unity and diversity. We all don't all have to think alike. We all don't have to be alike, and we still can be friends, or should be able to get along with each other.
Absolutely. I love that. Yeah, and for those of you listening on Instagram or Facebook, if you haven't checked out our podcast, it's a theme. It's something we've talked about a lot on there. So, I get it honest, I guess. My dad's calling in here and sharing the things he's thankful for. But it's so true. and I really appreciate that. Do you have any memories from the past? Maybe from when, your parents, my grandparents were still alive, or any of those memories that stick out to you, Dad?
Thanksgiving was not an overly celebrated day, if you will. For me, it was mainly getting together with, family around. Most recently, with Mom and Dad, it was a lot of the times for most of my life, after we grew up, got married, got a house, we weren't around on Thanksgiving frequently. When we were, a lot of times, like growing up, there'd be times where, both sides of when your mom and I were together, we all got together as one family. We had, your mom and I and my mom and dad would be being an only child. That was a small cluster. And it was at that time when you were very young and growing up, then it was just your grandma, and Uncle Steve. So from that standpoint, small group of people, we'd have a lot of holidays like that together. So that'd be one, I'll say, little thing. Then as even the children got older, that was something else. Now, I got to tell you, there is one memory that maybe not the road that you want to go down, but many years ago, we celebrated Thanksgiving at the time at your Uncle Stephen and Aunt Tammy's when they were together. And we were by Macy where they lived. We went over there for Thanksgiving dinner one day, and it was like your mom and I and you and Grandpa Jake and Kathy and Chris and Michael and the whole family, the whole family. Well, what ended up happening after the fact is pretty much got sick. It was awful. And I think what had happened is Tammy, I believe, was the one that had a case of flu a couple days before. And what ended up happening, I recall Friday, Mom and Grandma went Black Friday shopping. And when they came back, your grandpa was sick. And your mom was adamant she was not going to stick around for that. So we left that night, which I was dog tired, everybody was deep. And we left that night from Gilead and was heading back to Charleston. And before we got back to Charleston, I have a case of the Scooby-Doo's that hits me pretty hard and heavy. And we get back, and that was awful. In the middle of the night, you got sick as a dog. And the only thing I can remember is it was so bad that your bed, bedding, everything, your mom had to put you in the shower to wash you off and clean the bed, the floor, the trail from your bedroom to the bathroom. And I had to take all the bedding in the world and go to the laundromat to wash it in the middle of the night on Friday night, Saturday morning of that weekend. And thank God we did. I think everybody in the family almost got sick that weekend. Michael Lee had issues. Jake got sick. And I don't know who all ended up getting a case of something. That's not a memory you want to think about. But that's a memorable Thanksgiving. And I will almost guarantee you that, Grandma Della and your mom and many others will remember that. So, well,
thank you so much for the story.
Really wanted to. That's not the memory, Thanksgiving memory you wanted. But
it's
talk about a memorable Thanksgiving. That is up there.
Hey, it's a memory. It's something that sticks out. We're not deciphering. It's funny. I don't remember that story. I don't remember that memory, probably for good reason. But thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it.
I ask your mother if she recalls that.
All right.
I would almost make a guarantee that she does. So
thanks so much for calling in.
Hey, love you.
Bye.
Love you guys. Take care.
Bye. All right. So that was a call from my father and a story about me and our family. So something memorable. It was a Thanksgiving where everyone got sick. I don't remember it, probably for good reason. I am going to now share a little story. I have a few write-ins that are left here, and I've also got another audio piece. So I'm going to first read this one. It's from Travis. He said, so I thought about this a lot, and the only thing I have to say that stands out about Thanksgiving is the hierarchy of my family. The way the family just mass chaos the whole time. Cousins playing with each other, none of the kids behaving. Grandma says food's ready, half of everyone listens. Grandpa speaks up and everyone shuts up. That was always entertaining to me. I'm thankful for mediocrity, because without it, I wouldn't have any sports teams to root for. And I believe that Travis is a Bears fan, so I'm not sure what the game looks like right now, but he may or may not be happy this week. So thank you, Travis, so much for sharing your story. I really appreciate it. If you're just tuning in, if you're listening now, we are sharing stories from Thanksgivings past and present, and we are also sharing the things we're thankful for. If you would like to share a memory, a story from a Thanksgiving past or present, or something you're thankful for, maybe you want to give somebody a shout out, you can. Give us a call, 612-367-7792. I believe it's still on Facebook. If you look in the comments there, we posted that number. Again, it's 612-367-7792. And my lovely wife just posted it on Instagram as well. Call and share your stories. That's 612-367-7792. As we wait for your calls, I'm going to read another story off. This one is from Caitlin, and Caitlin sent me a little writing of something she's thankful for. And it says, each year I celebrate Thanksgiving with my mom's side of the family. When I was a kid, we started a tradition of signing a table runner. Each year, everyone who shows up to Thanksgiving dinner has to write what they are thankful for on the table runner. It's really fun to look back each year at what you wrote in the past, what's changed, what stayed the same. It's also fun to see who showed up for dinner, who have a very welcoming family, and all sorts of people who show up over the years. A lot of our family has moved away, and my grandmother passed away 2 years ago. So reading the table runner and being reminded of the fond memories with those people is comforting. Man, I love that story. I love that story so much. And what a good tradition. You know, it's something simple. Anybody could do that. You know, you could start that today. Start writing on your table runners and thinking back on those moments. Man, Thanksgiving is such a fun time to spend with friends and family. And I know that, at least for my wife and I, this is our first Thanksgiving really by ourselves and together. And we haven't done anything too special today, to be honest. We had our turkey in the form of an egg omelet this morning. We had some chopped up turkey, so we'll see what we do the rest of the day, but I've been getting ready for this and to hearing your stories. So if you're just tuning in, we are here sharing stories from Thanksgivings past, present, future, if you will, and the things you're thankful for. So give us a call, 612-367-7792, and you can share those stories live on air with the CrazyFaceUno live Thanksgiving edition. I want to say first, as we're waiting for your calls, I want to say thank you so much for everyone who has submitted their stories and the things they're thankful for. I'm very grateful and thankful for that. And I'm also, I'm very thankful for this opportunity. I've had a really, this year has been quite interesting. We made this move. If you haven't followed along with our journey on through the podcasts or through social media, if you're just tuning in, maybe you're not familiar with Crazy Face at all, but my wife and I, we recently moved about 4 or 5 months ago to Florida, South Florida area. We're in Coconut Creek, and it's been a roller coaster. We kind of found out about this whole adventure and where it was taking us, and then here we are, and it's been one of those things that I've had the opportunity to put myself completely and surround myself in this world of CrazyFaceUno, and coming up with ideas and thoughts and moving in a direction that's what you're watching right now, the live stream, the podcast, and we have just recorded, I believe, 72 podcasts. So if you are not familiar with our podcast, please go check that out. You can find them on iTunes, podcast app, Stitcher, Castbox, whatever. Most of the places that you listen to your podcast, you can find the CrazyFaceUno podcast. And we're just sharing stories. At CrazyFaceUno, we believe that everyone has a story and that everyone's story matters. And we want to hear yours. So give us a call. Again, the number is 612-367-7792. You can give us a call and share those stories from Thanksgivings past and present and the things you're thankful for. While we're waiting, I'm going to read off another thankful message that I received. I didn't grab any water before we got going, and my throat is quite dry. It's amazing how much you talk. You're on a live stream. I know it's a real shocker here. All right, so this message is from Ryan. Ryan says, since I have become a father, I am constantly thinking about how many more years I have with my child at home. This will be her third holiday season, and even though she has 15 more with us until she moves out, I see those years flying by very quickly. So this year, and hopefully every year after this, I'm just thankful for this year. Every moment is a gift, and I want to be grateful for every second that I have with my family. I hope that this attitude carries with me into the new year, and I can become more and more grateful every year. I'm also thankful for Baby Yoda. Have you seen that bundle of cuteness? It's insane. So that was from Ryan. Ryan, thank you so much for sharing your story. We really appreciate you doing so. Yeah, it's crazy to think about. I never, we don't have kids other than our little fur baby, Jancy Poo, who was panting a lot, so we kicked him out of the room. Yeah, I never thought about how, the number of Thanksgivings, and I'm sure that your kids will, your child will keep coming back and will show up. But yeah, it's crazy to think about those moments and having those moments be limited. I never really thought about that. It's a good point and something to be grateful for. And honestly, I've seen the little memes of Baby Yoda, but I can't say that I've seen Baby Yoda yet. So I got to look that up. Thank you again, Ryan, for sharing your story. If you are listening, again, I'm going to keep repeating it so you don't forget. But we are encouraging you to give us a call at 612-367-7792 to share your stories from Thanksgivings past and present. And again, the things that you are thankful for. There are so many things to be thankful for, and you don't have to overthink it. Keep it simple. It can be family. That's perfectly okay, and it's something to be thankful for. While we wait, I have one last submission, and I'm kind of saving this one up. It's one of my favorites. It's really cute and amazing, and I love it. But I wanted to ask my wife, who's behind the scenes here, honey, do you have anything that you're thankful for? Do you have anything you'd like to share? Any memories? Any thoughtful things you want to share? Come on over.
Oh, all the way over. I
You don't
wasn't
have to.
prepared. Hi.
This is my wife, Dana.
Hello. So I guess I usually spend my Thanksgiving with my dad's side of the family up in St. Cloud in Minnesota. So it is kind of weird to be away from them this Thanksgiving season.
Yeah.
I'm getting texts from my sister. I'm missing elk, which is unfortunate. But here we are. We have not a snowstorm, so I think we know who wins in this scenario.
I'm sweating.
I'm thankful we do not have a 10-inch snowstorm that has hit South Florida. That would be very unfortunate. But I guess what I'm really thankful for is having a supportive husband for supporting me and coming down here to Florida for my career. Having a family that loves me and that I love dearly, and just being alive and healthy and being able to experience this world in the time that we are experiencing it, which is not something everybody gets to do in the entire world. So, yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm just thankful to be alive.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Well, thanks so much for sharing. That's awesome.
I'm back over here.
Yeah, we received a few text messages now that we've moved down here to Florida from family members. And it generally goes something like this. Are you missing the snow yet? And the reply quickly comes back with, nope. And yeah, I know in St. Paul, the snow piled up quite a bit, 10 inches or so. Snow emergencies in our area. Crazy. I definitely don't miss that at all myself. Do you miss it?
I do not. I miss it's a chilly day today in Florida.
Yeah.
It's 71 degrees.
Yeah, we have had the windows open for quite some time over the last several days, just being able to enjoy the weather, these 70 degrees. If you're just tuning in, or if you've been listening, again, we're taking your calls, things you're thankful for, stories from Thanksgivings past and present. You can give us a call at 612-367-7792. If you're on Instagram, Thel0529, that's my wife. She posted the phone number. And if you're on Facebook, I posted the phone number. It's under CrazyFaceUno. Just scroll up if you can't see it, but it's there, 612-367-7792. And yeah, we're, again, sharing those stories of thanks, those moments from podcasts past and present, and we are waiting for your phone calls. So I also have a listener on Podbean. Hello, Ross. Welcome to the show. And I can't type. Ross is calling in. All right. We're going to try this through Podbean here. Hopefully we can hear it. Hello, Ross. Can you hear us? Welcome to the show. Can you hear it, Dana? All right. Yeah, no problem. Well, awesome. Well, congratulations. We are sharing stories of things we are thankful for. Yeah, what is something are you thankful for anything? Ross says he is thankful for school because he gets an education. Ross is 10 and he's tuning in. I don't think our Instagram and Facebook followers can hear you, but very thankful for you tuning in, Josh. Thanks so much. All right, sounds good. I'm going to let you go now, Ross. Oh, gotcha. Where are you from, Ross? Ross is calling from the UK. Well, thank you so much, Ross. I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to take some other calls from other people. All right, sounds good. Thanks so much, buddy. Bye. All right, so Ross is from the UK. He is 10 years old. He just shared something he's thankful for, but he is 10, he just downloaded the Podbean app, which is the hosting platform that we use. And I don't believe you guys were able to hear that. It was coming through my headphones and everything. But he said he didn't celebrate Thanksgiving, but he was thankful for, So if you guys are out there on live, if you're with us through Facebook or Instagram Live, give us a call. We are taking your calls, sharing your stories and memories from past and present Thanksgivings and the things you're thankful for. So give us a call. That number is 612-367-7792. The Thanksgivings, my wife was just sharing, how she misses her family and those times that we've spent with her family at Thanksgiving. And there's been some fun ones. We generally go to one of her family members' homes in St. Cloud, Minnesota in the past. And it's just, a smorgasbord of food. It's amazing. Lots of football, lots of guys talking. Everybody's just kind of hanging out and having fun and having some brewskis. If you're out there, maybe this story, you could share something about maybe your favorite food or something that's a tradition or, something that you're thankful for from this holiday season. Give us a call. The number is 612-367-7792. And I am going to go ahead and play our last audio. And I heard something. I'm going to play our last audio that was submitted to us. And this was submitted from the Arnett family. And it is very sweet and amazing. And I'm very grateful for this family. So here it is.
Happy Thanksgiving. We're the Arnett family. I'm Elisa, and I'm thankful for my amazing husband and my wonderful daughters who bring me so much joy and love every day.
I'm Arian, and I am 6 years old, and I am thankful for God and Jesus and my family. I'm Amira, and I'm 4, and I'm gonna turn 5 in 4 days, and I'm thankful for everyone. I'm Candace, and I'm 3 years old, and I'm thankful for toys.
And I'm Kevin, and I'm thankful for people like Shane at CrazyFaceUno for telling amazing stories, because everyone has a story, and everyone's story matters.
Happy Thanksgiving!
If that doesn't melt your heart, I don't know what will. Kevin and the Arnett family, if you guys are listening, thank you so much for your submission. We really appreciate it. That literally, I was sitting in my living room crying when I first got it. It's so beautiful and so sweet. So thank you so much for sharing. We do have a few new listeners, it looks like. So I want to say I'm going to give just a couple more minutes here for a call-in. We're taking calls, people sharing the things they're thankful for and sharing their stories from Thanksgivings past and present. So if you're listening, we would love to hear your stories. And I have played several of the submissions that I have and read those. And I'm very grateful for those that have shared their stories. And we want to hear yours. So give us a call, 612-367-7792. Again, the number is 612-367-7792. You can give us a call and share the things that you are thankful for and the memories and stories that you have from Thanksgivings past and present. I was I've been thinking about this and kind of, reaching out to people, seeing if they have any stories to share. I have so many fond memories of my family, and just being able to share those moments with my family has been one of my most, thankful things, I believe. It's being able to sit around, a table, eat some food, and just talk, hear stories from, relatives and different people. So it has been really fun. It's been something that, I think I've missed a little bit this year. As some people might know that are listening, I have another call-in over here on Podbean, and I'm going to bring in Portugal 2. And I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it. Dana, can you try unplugging my headphones, and we'll see. I don't know. We'll see if that works. Yeah. Let's plug it back in. Hello, welcome to the show. Who am I speaking with? Hello. Awesome. Welcome to the show. One more time, Tiago, is that your name? Tiago. So we are live on Facebook and Instagram as well. So I'm going to tell them because they can't actually hear you. But we are sharing stories. I know here in America it's Thanksgiving, and we are sharing stories from memories and stories from past Thanksgivings that we've had, and we're also sharing things that we're thankful for. So I don't know, do you celebrate Thanksgiving in South Africa? Yeah, I think it is as well. Yeah, so Tiago, is that right? Tiago is saying that he does not celebrate Thanksgiving in South Africa. I kind of expected that, but I had to check. Tiago, is there something that you are thankful for? All right, let's hear him. Yeah. Tiago is thankful for his family. He says that family comes first. Do you have any memories from holidays that you celebrate that stick out to you, that are memorable and meaningful to you? Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Tiago says that he has traveled all over the world, and it's another thing that he's very grateful for, just to have the ability to travel all over the world, which I think is an awesome thing to be thankful for. So absolutely. Tiago, I'm going to let you go, and we're going to probably close the show out here. How's that sound? All right. Thanks so much for calling in. Appreciate it. All right. So that was Tiago. Got to figure out. See, these are some logistical things that we have to figure out later on. Podbean and being able for our Instagram and Facebook listeners to be able to hear those stories. But if you would like to share, I'll give you one last chance. We're sharing stories from Thanksgivings past, present, and the things we're thankful for. If you would like to share your story, give us a call, 612-367-7792. And we will share those stories. I am going to soon be closing things out as we give one more minute here to our listeners. And we will be giving thanks and spending this day with my wife and the rest of the day and finding new traditions for us to take part in. So I am going to go ahead and close this out. Thank you all so much for sharing your thoughts, sharing your stories with us. It has been an honor and a privilege to be able to share and tell your stories. Really appreciate it. And I am very grateful for everyone that has participated and showed up and listened. It's been fun. It's really cool to hear the things that people are thankful for. And I hope that you are all having a great day. And I hope that you are all enjoying your Thanksgiving, enjoying some good food, good company, and some good football too. Because who doesn't love a little football, right? All right. Thank you so much. Once again, please check out CrazyFaceUno.com. We have some mugs that are for sale in there. $12. You can help support the show and help us continue to tell more stories like the one you have, the ones that you have heard today, and the ones that we continue to share through podcast at the CrazyFaceUno podcast. You can also donate. So if that's something you would prefer to do, you can do that. But we really appreciate all the support and all the help that you continue to give us. Once again, thank you all. We appreciate you. We love you. Peace.